Hey guys, so I know that my posting has been sporadic to say the least in the past few weeks, and every video that I'm posting I'm saying, oh, I'm going through so much, hopefully I'll be able to explain it. So today this is what I'm going to do. Sorry, I'm very itchy. So I look a mess. I feel a mess. I got pimples. Okay, so I don't know. I'm pretty sure I said it in my other video, one of my other videos, but I work full time. And I guess like the social service field, I guess you would say. I work to case planner, so I work kind of contracted through ACS, and so that work in its own is very stressful, like very, very stressful. Like working with people, and then I go into their houses. So sometimes it could be a little bit scary, like the neighborhood, and I try not to think of it that way because like these are the families I'm working with. A lot of them, they're great families, but I'm going into the projects and stuff like that, and sometimes I'll have meetings and they'll be like, never go late, and always let your supervisor know where you're going and stuff like that. And it's like, I don't know, I feel like I kind of have rose colored glasses on. Like today we had a training like that, which is why today I'm just like, oh my goodness, like why do I go into houses late? But I mean, most of the times it's okay. I am aware of my surroundings, as much as I can be. So like my work situation is stressful in itself. And then of course working in the social service field is just it's very complicated. And then working with the Child Protective Agency, or like we call it ACS in New York. So working with ACS is very conflicting. I've met some nice ACS workers, I'll give you that. I personally do not work for ACS. I have met some good workers, but I've met some workers where I'm just like, what is really happening? And that's difficult because then a lot, like some of my clients, I'm not gonna say a lot, some of my clients, especially in the beginning, they see me as being ACS, and I'm not like that. Because ACS does not have a good rap in New York, so that's another part of my job that's stressful. So in and of itself, my work is not the easiest. And then I'm getting my PhD. I'm almost done, and it's like I saw the light at the end of the tunnel, and I was like, we're gonna do this, like it's gonna be amazing. So I took 2 classes this semester, and I'm 3 weeks into it. I'm literally like I'm literally like up to my eyeballs in homework. Like seriously, it's not like, I don't know, it's not like homework where it's just like, oh, read this 2-page paper. It's like read chapters and find papers and mix them together and give it, what is your view on this, and then speak to other people about their view, and cross-examine, and 15-page papers. Just like, what was I thinking? Because on top of work, school, it's a lot, and then I'm a mom of twins, so I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, I got this. And I don't. I don't want to sit here and act like, everything is like insane crazy. It's not. It could be worse. It could be. But like, it's stupid. Obviously, look at my face. Breaking out. I don't break out unless I'm stressed. So this is what is going on. It's very, very stressful. I want to post. Okay, so this video I wanted to post so you guys can understand a little bit of why I haven't been posting. I'm not neglecting. I mean, if you're on my Instagram, you see that I'm still posting every single day. I mean, I made a Facebook hoping that I could start to promote it on there. I've really been slacking on the YouTube videos, and I'm like, I need to get back into it. So I said, I'm gonna do this video. I'm gonna take some time out of my day to do this, just to discuss that, and also to discuss the fact that I think that the reason that that I feel like I can do these things all the time is because I've done it in the past. I've done it. I've actually, okay, so when I was working at a treatment center before, I had a supervisor, very brief, we were like in between supervisors, so they were like, all right, we're gonna put you with so and so, and I did not like him. I did not like him at all. And he whatever, he said to me one day, he was like, you know, you like have superhero syndrome, and that, like, I was like, no one asked you. Like, you know, in the most respectful way I could. I was just like, look, like this, like, you know, help me with my job, you know, like, it's not really anything outside of that. But I had to like really reflect, and I was like, oh, you know what, like, the way that I view it is that I like to help people, and be like, I feel like I work best under pressure, you know, like I when it comes down to it, and when I have to like step into it, it's like, you know, there's like something that drives me to do, I feel like, my best work. Is that true? I don't know. You know, maybe if I give myself time to do it, maybe I'll do better. I mean, I have no idea. I've never actually tried, which is not I mean, maybe I have tried. I mean, but most of the time I don't. You know, most of the time, like, my paper is due in 3 days, and I'm like, oh, I gotta do a paper. And I do well on it, you know, like I do. But that's just because there's a lot, like, there is a lot going on, you know, like, working in the field. Anybody who works in the field, like, they will tell you, there is never a downtime, like, ever. Like, I was talking to someone, and they said, oh, like, do you feel like you're gonna catch up? No, you never catch up, because if you catch up, like, there's always something else. There's always, like, I would love to say, like, no, but it happens. So you know, that's stressful. And then on top of that, school, and on top of that, being a mom of twins, it's just like, you know, it's what I'm used to at this point, you know. So like, I kind of just see it as being that way. But at the same time, like, there are certain steps that I take to kind of give myself a little bit of a reboot, I would like to say. And like, that's why, okay, so this is like the main reason why I'm doing this video today, because, okay, so I had a stressful day. We're having an audit, and we've had audits. Since I've come on to this job, we've had audits. I've had audits with ACS. I've had audits with like this other agency. It's like a third party or whatever. And like, for some reason, I don't know why, like, they pull a bunch of my cases, a bunch of my charts, and I've always done well. So I'm like, you know what, it is what I must be doing something well. But we also have physical charts, and they're doing an internal audit. So like, my people are coming to look at my stuff, and again, of course, they, you know, grabbed a bunch of my chart. They're like, all right, you need to have these ready. And I was like, oh my god, like, I have to do it. So I'm like going to the office, and I'm like printing out all this stuff. And we had a training this morning where, like I said, you know, the whole safety thing, and now I'm like freaking out, like, oh my god, do I need to, you know, what do I need to do to be safer? And then we had a staff meeting, and then I had to go to the office and print all this stuff out, and I had to do a home visit in the middle of that. And then I come out to my car, and I got a ticket. I was like, this is insanity. Like, it really is. It's crazy. And I'm like texting my boyfriend. I'm like, oh my god, like a note, and like crazy. And then he called me, and he was like, okay, so like, what you're gonna do is like go to the beach. Mind you, it's raining. I was like, go to the beach? Like, no, it's raining. Like, no. I was like, and I have homework. Like, he was like, no, you know, like, take your time and go to Starbucks or something, do your homework there. I was like, no, nobody wants to do that. But I get it, you know, like, he was saying that because he knows, like, sometimes I just need time. Like, I just can't, like, it just builds up and builds up. Like, the other day I was like freaking out. It was like 12:30. I said, oh my goodness, like, I haven't even started my homework. Like, and we're eating so late because the baby is like, they're not letting us eat, and it's complicated. And like, it gets to a point where I just can't, you know, like, my brain just doesn't function. So then I have to like stop and like figure something out. So, you know, he was like telling me to take my time and do that, whatever. And, you know, it's a great gesture. It really is. And if I didn't already have plans, I definitely would have taken what he said into consideration. I would have took myself to Starbucks, because I love Starbucks, or even Dunkin' Donuts. They're okay. No, you know what? I like let me not. I like Dunkin' Donuts. I would have sat somewhere, and I would have did my homework, or I would have at least, you know, grabbed something and, you know, taken it home and been like, you know, you got the kids, don't worry, like, I'm gonna do my homework, you know, taking my time, whatever. But like I said, I had plans, so I didn't tell him. I'm gonna surprise him. Behind me is the movie theater. Can't really tell, but it's a movie theater. And I don't know, it was like something like clicked while I was at work, and I was like, today is just not gonna be a good day. I was thinking about it. I was like, maybe we should go to the movies because Avengers comes out today. And I was like, this, like, it needs to be. And you know what, then on my way home, after I bought the tickets, because then I bought the tickets, and I, like I said, I'm gonna surprise him. He doesn't know. After I bought the tickets, I was thinking about it, because then I was like, oh my goodness, like, I really needed self-care. And like, for him to tell me I need self-care, like, I have to be super stressed. And then so I started thinking about it. Like, if you know me personally, there are certain things that I just do. Okay, I get my nails done. Like, what is this? This is not done. I've not got my nails done in like a month. And like, I spoke to my nail lady, and I think that we're scheduled for this weekend. But I have not done my nails. This is how stressed out I've been, that it hasn't even dawned on me, like, I need to get my nails. And it's actually funny, because I saw my friend yesterday, and she was like, what happened to your nails? I was like, oh my God, like, I don't even know. Okay. I was like, they were ripping. I had to cut them, like, but like, they're not done. Just a mess. Seriously. And the other thing that I do is I watch mukbangs, however people say it. I say mukbang. I watch them on YouTube. I love them. It's people eating, but it's not just them eating. Like, they'll like tell stories, and share their day and stuff like that. There's this one guy that I watch. I love him. Nikocado Avocado. He's like, like, you see, these headphones are in my ears. I will have my phone down as I'm driving to work between clients, or even when I'm at home, if I'm like doing homework, or like the babies are like stressing me. I'm like, Nick Avocado, like, I need you. Like, my friend's just like, oh my God, Nick again. Yes, Nick. Okay, like, these are things that I do, but like, it gets to a point where sometimes it's just not enough, so you have to do something. So going to the movies, to me, and like, mind you, this movie is like 8:30 at night. My day started early. My days usually don't start early, because I work in the field. Like, I kind of like make my own schedule or whatever. But because I had the training, I had to wake up early, get them ready, get myself to work, do all this stuff. And now the movie is not until 8:30, but like, I need to do it. I already reached out to my parents, and I said, look, like, I need to do something. Like, do you mind staying with the kids? And they said, no, they don't mind. So like, this is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to take that time for myself and, recoup. But what we like to call it in the social service field is self-care. A mental health day, like, this is not going to be a full mental health day. Obviously, it's late at night, but I'm putting me first right now. I mean, when I leave here, I'm going to go home. I'm going to do my homework, because homework is due. I already started it. I'm going to do my homework. I'm going to eat. And then I'm going to the movies. And when I'm at the movies, that's it. I'm not going to worry about nothing. I'm going to worry about the movie. And I'm going to worry about making myself feel better. Because if I'm not, all together, then I couldn't possibly do the things that I'm supposed to be doing, which is, helping people at work, doing my schoolwork, taking care of 2 kids. And sometimes it's just like, you get so like wrapped up in things you don't even realize. Like, this, doing videos, having my Instagram and my YouTube, like, it's kind of like self-care to me, but it's like an ongoing self-care, like talking to people, them reaching out to me reaching out to them, and hearing their story and sharing their story. Like, I love to do that, and it makes me feel great to do that. And I haven't even been doing it because I have all this other stuff going on, and I'm like running on fumes. Like, my supervisor's like, you look so tired. I'm like, I'm staying up till like 3 o'clock in the morning doing homework and notes, and then waking up at like 7 the next day, like, not sleeping, and just, it's too much. Sometimes you just need time for yourself. And like, this, whatever it is that you can figure out for yourself, even if it's something as simple as going to the movies, like, give yourself that time. Self-care is so important, especially for people who are struggling with any type of addiction or any mental health issues. Like, self-care is so important, because at the end of the day, if you're not where you need to be emotionally, mentally, like, and nothing else is gonna work out. Nothing else is gonna fall into play. And pretty much today, this is it. I know this was kind of a long video to say that, but I'm gonna try and post again. Reach out to me. Let me know what you do for self-care. Send me your videos. As always, find me on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook at Raw Recovery Talk. My email, rawrecoverytalk@gmail.com. Thank you guys.